Welcome, friends, to our next Bhagavad Gita lesson. I'm in Verona, Italy. I'll leave tomorrow for Umbria for a 2-week teacher training retreat. Let's start with our slow, deep breath. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We're on episode number 242, entitled, You Say Goodbye and I Say Hello. And we're moving on to the 7th verse of the 6th chapter. I'll read it to you. The mind that is a friend is self-disciplined and serene, allowing the yogi to remain identified with the Supreme Self and balanced throughout the dualities of heat and cold, pleasure and pain, honor and disgrace. Sri Krishna says that we have a friend in the mind if it allows our soul to remain identified with the Paramatman, the Supreme Self. And he says that such a mind has two qualities. It has Jitatmana, it's self-disciplined. In other words, it knows what's truly important and continually moves our life in that direction. And the second thing is that it has prashanta, tranquility. Prashanta is a mental steadiness in the face of the ever-changing conditions of Prakriti. This focused and calm mind reflects what is without distortion. And not just on our meditation pillow. Now we can walk the earth and experience the continual fluctuations of life, and our mind doesn't pull us out of our connection with that which is never fluctuating. Krishna gives 3 examples of how life can be in flux. First, he talks about what the body undergoes, the various external circumstances and internal shifts, such as heat and cold, is the example he gives. Much of our bodily existence is not so comfortable. Observing my mom and dad, once they got into their 90s, it was in my face how the end stages of life is not for the faint of heart. Number 2, he talks about how each day our mental equilibrium is tested by the swings from pleasure and painful experiences. Someone will give us a heartfelt hug when we really need it, and someone else will kick us when we're already down. And number 3, maybe the supreme test is when we're faced with our good name being dragged through the mud. When we face honor and dishonor or disgrace, we will truly understand the degree of our spiritual attainment. Even a friendly mind will still experience some ups and downs as the pendulum of the pairs of duality swing back and forth. If the body is cold, it'll shiver. The mind will recognize that and look for a blanket. However, at this stage, our consciousness is no longer identified with the body-mind. So our inner balance isn't shaken while we're searching for the blanket. For a reflection, I assume that most of us don't have a mind that's so friendly that we recognize our oneness with the Supreme Self. However, every day we have opportunities to make the mind a little more friendlier by shifting our response when someone says goodbye when we say hello. Thanks for joining. Hope to see you soon. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.